later. I've been sleeping a little later the last couple of days. Oh man, I have so many things going on, so many transitions in my life right now. Uh, but we're making all this training flow and all of it, right? We're making everything flow. So again, got my 50-pound weight vest on. This is how I'm looking today. Just did a back and biceps workout. I'm pushing the biceps heavier with a little less volume because I feel like I went too much on the volume, but it helped me build work capacity. So I think so what I did today, which you guys will see when I get to the vlog, um, since I have a separate arm day, I'm going to push the volume a little harder on that arm day, and it's just going to push progressive overload on the back day. So I ended up going a little heavier on everything, but I only did 9 sets of biceps after 12 sets of back, which isn't a huge amount of volume, but when you consider I have a second bicep day, it can turn into a lot of volume real fast, like well over 20 sets, because that will be a very high set. Jess says, good morning, Jess. Out here getting this done. So, yeah, I'll have some changes to the diet a little bit. I've been doing tons and tons of all this increased volume, all this increased fasted cardio has been on really low carb. I'm going to work some clean carbs back into my diet, but we're going to keep doing the fasted stuff, and we're going to keep the protein overfeeding because that's really the name of the game. I think we get too hung up in carbs versus fat debate when really things are about protein. And then even with what I do these days, it's about doing the fasted work and then protein overfeeding to keep getting leaner and recompositioning. Again, I think we get too hung up in the other when they're somewhat interchangeable, right? But we'll see what we get for questions, comments, all that stuff in here. I'm not going to run this one super long, by the way, because again, it was an arm day, and we're not going to get to eat till probably noon anyway. We break it down, right? So these longer fasted windows. Uh, yep, and my birthday's coming up. This coming weekend, man. Oh, so many things going on, but I'm not going to talk about my life to any of you guys. Just a lot of, good and bad transitions happening. Uh, so let's see. Got quite a few people in here now. Hopefully we get some little comments going. Jess, how are you doing, man? Since you said good morning, haven't said much else. What's going on, man? How you doing? Any questions? Any thoughts? So again, for those curious, this is how we be looking today. Got 50 pounds in the vest. I keep needing to remember to see if I can squeeze more plates into it. Right? Keep forgetting to do that. And I mean, I don't know, eventually one day, some of this I might get lean enough I may not need all this GPP. I may just do tons and tons of more lifting. But I'm at a point now, I don't know if that's the wisest thing. I feel like my training volumes are already at the extremes, right? At the extremes, and I'm probably getting better metabolic improvement just from doing the cardio, all this GPP at this point. In terms of just health benefits, energy turnover. Definitely lets me eat a lot more in my fasted window, in my fed window with fasting. Kind of a big deal. Which, again, we can make the case for, an anabolic response in theory. Maybe. Those are so much hypothetical, though. We talk about that with flux, right? That concept of flux. But here's the only problem with that. And I love the idea. I don't know if it's accurate or true though. And the reason, right? The reason is because we know that overbulking doesn't cause any more muscle growth. Like a 10% calorie surplus exceeds the amount that causes a single drop of muscle growth in the lab and just causes fat gain, right? So, you know, I don't know if flux is true then in that case either. Just as you prefer easy bar curl or straight bar. Objectively speaking, I feel more bicep with a straight bar. Now, I like the easy curl on the preacher curls, mainly because it's just a pain. I don't have a shorter one, but I use a really close grip on it anyways. So probably okay there. But I know that for me, I definitely feel more bicep with a straight bar. So, so I've heard if you cut out all protein and fats, you'll be running up here. Um, well, I can tell you what will happen. You'll die. You will absolutely die if you were to have zero fat or protein in your diet. You won't live long. I can tell you that much. Those are essential, right? Those are absolutely required to sustain your life. You know? And what do you mean the others provide energy also? Chris says, looks like California out there. How so? I guess maybe the weather, or are you talking about all the trees? Oh, man. Todd says, hey, bro. Hey, bro, back to you. All right. It's warm and green, not San Francisco, San Diego. Honestly, man, I don't know the difference. Um, I know if you're like, well, you know, it's like I have no concept of the difference between San Francisco and San Diego because I've never been to California. So I'm not even sure where those two cities are located or how they're different. Uh, yes, it did sound silly, but I saw a young muscular guy on YouTube say it. Um, well, James, it's really just kind of a random statement, and it's something that's not even. Um, it's not just weird. It's just it's like a useless piece of information, right? You know, so that's the thing. It's just like a completely useless piece of information, and it's not even really a true statement. It's a really, I don't know, who knows. I don't know what that guy's thinking who tried to say that. And non, you're gonna have to drop me a super chat if you want me to do something like that. I don't take commands, but I mean you can buy it. How's that? Um, yeah, it's not good enough. $20. Otherwise, nope. All right. So yeah, so sorry, Chris. I don't really know. I don't know the difference between those two cities. I know they're both in California, right? That's what I'm saying, Chris. Yeah. Oh man, always get some interesting stuff in these conversations, though, don't we? Never boring. All right. We got any other fitness related questions or comments, though, guys? All right. Do you have any of that? Maybe, yes, no, possibly. Uh, hello, guy. Hi. Guy with the name hi says hi. All right, then. Hi. What am I doing? I am doing my cardio in a 50-pound weight vest. I'm walking after lifting weights. And I'm going to go get ready to eat breakfast. Why are bald? Well, do we need to discuss the specific gene associated with hereditary male pattern baldness? I mean, seems like a rather unusual question. No, I turned 48 this week, actually, coming up. I started losing my hair in my late 20s, though. Started thinning. Runs in my family, it's genetic. Everyone wants to see what's in front of me. Where you go? No, I don't track my steps. I'm not even interested in tracking my steps. I just go for time, right? I track how many minutes I do this, and that's about it. So, because that's really all I care about, just the overall energy burn and consistency. Dudes in the military lose their hair at 20. I say you're fine. Yeah, exactly. Well, what do you mean? Like, why wouldn't I be fine? I mean, that's not even something I worry about. I mean, we're talking something I've dealt with for 20 years, you know. Yeah. To me, it's just a normal thing. I don't even think about it. I wish it would fall out faster. The rest of it, so I quit having to shave it. It'd be convenient, wouldn't it? All right. Would definitely be convenient. Ah, so, any other fitness stuff? Let's see. All right. Let's get rid of all that and get over to real questions. Oh, man. So how about you, Chris? Any comments, questions? What do you guys have going? You're there posting. You're a regular. Oh, man. These lives are interesting sometimes. So I'm going to start getting close to heading back towards my house. I don't want this one to be a super long cardio session. Um, Kind of got some stuff I want to get done today, and I want to get breakfast sorted here soon. All right, want to get that breakfast sorted, get that food in. So, especially since nobody's really asking me anything else here, and I'll definitely do another one of these. I think late tonight. Get another one done. Yeah, guys, I'm starting to get hungry finally. Getting hungry, get some food in. And I got some chicken thighs, brown rice, and broccoli in the Instant Pot, but I'm going to do some eggs and stuff to go with it. And a protein shake. Would you run a mile every so often, or is it? I'm now, dude, at my age, I don't want to run. I don't see any benefit in just beating my knees up. Um, the reason I don't bother, I got a strike one time for linking research, an actual study. So to me, it's not worth risking my channel over. Number two, most of those videos are a month old by the time I upload them, and I don't remember what's in the video by the time it gets to my feed. So, for example, I have 38 videos waiting to be uploaded still right now that are in the informative content. So, again, by the time I link in, I'm not going to remember if I discussed research in that video or not. I know the title of the video, and so I just plug it in. So I make these way ahead of time. I just brainstorm them, if that makes any sense. And I've done that for years and years and years. It's just my normal MO. When I have ideas, I sit down and brainstorm them, and I might make 8 videos in one morning. They don't hit the channel for 3 or 4 weeks. So maybe that makes it make a little more sense. All right. Evening is the best. I keep missing the ones during the day. Yeah. Well, there's more people that tend to be on in the evenings, and that's not always true, right? That's not always true either. I've had one of these walking ones get like 150 people in it. Cool, Kobe, glad you understand. So, that probably makes better sense when you get an explanation. I'm not linking it to just be a dick or anything. Uh, you know, all right, this is 11:45. Definitely getting hungry. I'm gonna start running back to the Casa de Blaha, and yeah, see about getting our food on. What do you guys think? It's always funny when I get people who ask me on here, what do your foods look like when you're eating? And I post so much food on Facebook, but I guess they don't follow it. Texas seems legit too big to say. It's definitely big. Um, Not too big though. Why would it be too big? I mean, doesn't even make sense. Or do you mean this is a lot to travel to? You're not required to travel all the way through Texas. There's no reason to. I don't. I haven't been in the western half of Texas in over 20 years. No need. No desire to. Nothing out there for me. Well, no, that's not true. I flown to San Antonio for powerlifting meet. Drove through North Texas, saw nobody. Well, it depends on where you're stopping. I tend to live more in the central and eastern part where it's more populated. A little bit different. All right, guys. I think we're going to wind this down, though. Um, Not really much going on. Adam, no, I don't track anything. I only track the time. That's it. So I guess I'm going to have to say that every day for months and months and months. I don't track steps, heart rate. I don't care about any of that. I just track how long I run. And with the best, and how good the fact that it's the same weight. I say I track the weight of the best, but I don't have to change it. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and wind this down. Hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.